DeAndre Hopkins had 3 receptions in week 6. 2 of them were touchdowns. That's pretty impressive. He has 6 touchdowns on the season, which is holding his fantasy value up, but the underlying usage is actually pretty concerning for DeAndre Hopkins at this point. His target share is down to 19.4% on the season after being at nearly 29% last season. He was behind Christian Kirk this week in targets. He was behind the corpse of AJ Green in targets this week, and I'm just confused about how to handle this. My instinct right now in fantasy would be like, sell high, because I don't think the usage reverts on DeAndre Hopkins. I think that this is how Arizona wants to play. I think they want to spread the ball out, and Hopkins is going to have these games, like these efficiency games where he scores 2 touchdowns on 4 targets, but you can't bank on that, and I think because of his name and his talent, I would be looking to trade him for a more reliable option if that was a possibility in season long.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. His touchdown upside is still high, and that's kind of what is keeping him fantasy relevant, but he doesn't have an elite target share like you mentioned. They want to spread the ball out. They want to run the ball as well. They ran the ball 37 times against the Browns, and the Cardinals are a pretty solid team right now that is going to be in a lot of favorable game scripts, which obviously hurts DeAndre Hopkins' upside, and they just have so many players on that offense, man. It's actually incredible, and there's a lot of talent, and they're just not focusing on DeAndre Hopkins right now. They're not saying, okay, we need to get you the ball. No, Kyler is just out there, and he's gonna throw the ball to whoever's open, and he's spreading it around. And DeAndre Hopkins, I mean, he hasn't been great this year in fantasy. I would know. I've had him. And I don't know, man. He only has 38 targets on the season through 6 games, which is kind of disappointing. But 6 touchdowns is really good.
And unsustainable, if you ask me.
Hey, we've seen touchdown rates sustained with some of the elite guys like Derrick Henry, etc. So who knows? Maybe it is sustainable.